Hello everybody, I'm glad you're here today. Today is September 21st, 2024. In this video, I'm going to talk a couple of things prepping. All right, we need to go back and kind of, when I say, hey, you need to get your preps, up and going, I'm going to show you what I have bought lately and what I just had. So I'm going to show you that. I'm going to read to you out of my journal, something I wrote this morning. And I, once again, just want to reiterate, please comment below. That is your voice. And y'all are sending me emails. I am reading them. I have not responded to all of them yet, but I have read all of them. And hopefully I'll have time today to sit and respond. I am loving all these beautiful things you're sharing, the warnings that you're sharing, the puzzle pieces you're seeing in your area. To me, y'all, I was talking to Mike last night and I was like, when people share things with me, or when I see things, or even I was like talking to my sister, she lives in the Austin area, and she was like, I told her about those Chinooks that flew over my house, and she said, oh, I saw two military helicopters flying. I said, is that common, Julie? I said, Julie, is it? Now, she's my older sister, okay? And you know how older siblings, they know more. I don't know if that's how all older siblings are. But I will say this, nobody can trigger you like your sibling, no matter how old. Even if you're 61 and 58, man, that trigger button is still there. But we get along, we're close, and so don't hear that we're fighting. But she said, yeah, I saw that. I said, is that common, Julie? Do you see that often? She said, no. But she went, oh, it's nothing. And I'm like, no, it's something. If you're not used to seeing it, if it is new, it's something to take note of. And see, to me, I just take, y'all know I see in pictures, I think in pictures. I just make a little mental picture on a puzzle piece, put it on the puzzle board. At the moment, my puzzle board has a lot of pieces on it, and the edges are all connected. Well, I have all four corners and all the edges. That's the middle part that's like convoluted. I don't know. Anyway, that's what's going on in my life and how I'm thinking. Now, I know there are some commenters, and they have every right to say this. They say, oh, those are just training exercises. 4 Chinooks fly over your house and 2 Osprey within an hour. Those are just training exercises. I'm like, I'm editing I'm filtering hard. I'm like, so what? I don't care what it is, exercise or not. I have not seen that before. That means the world has changed. Something has changed. If they're doing those exercises above my house where I can see the airman, that's how low they're flying, then for heaven's sake, something's not right. That's not normal. Exercise or no. Training or no. My point is not that it's, an imminent, I have to watch what I say here or YouTube won't like me. An imminent attack. I'm not saying that. My point is I'm showing and noting things that are not normal. Because our normalcy bias starts getting used to, like, I'll tell you what I'm used to now, empty shelves. Empty shelves. I kid you not, where I live, we have empty shelves. Now then, I know all the food and everything goes to the big cities. I live in the panhandle of Texas, y'all, in a little bitty town, okay? We've got a Dollar General and a Family Dollar. Whoopee. We used to have a grocery store, but then the pandemic messed that up. So my point is, I am fighting against normalcy bias, or otherwise, I think it was Marfugal. Is it TV or news? I don't know which one. I don't watch them a lot, but I do some. But their thumbnail was sleepwalking into World War III. And there's a lot of people that's where they're at. I do not want to be sleepwalking anywhere. You know why? Because my Lord in the Bible says, stay alert. That's why I don't drink. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't dance. I don't go with people who do. Remember when we used to say stuff like that? Well, I'm telling you, I dance now. I'll tell you that. But I do not drink. And of course, I do not smoke. Oh, my word, no. But It is because I always want to be alert. I do not want anything to hinder my sharpness of mind. Okay, so enough said about that. Once again, please comment below. Please send me emails. I am, like, y'all who have sent me emails about things you're seeing in your area and things that are going on with your military family. I am still, like, organizing that. And y'all know I'm not gifted in organizational skills whatsoever. I mean, I can stack stuff. See that behind me. But you ain't seeing the stuff that's on the other side of this wall. Anyway, okay. Here we go. Here is an idea that might help you. Okay, we're talking prepping now. We're shifting gears from my rant to prepping. Did I tell you GinaLimaCharlie@gmail.com is my email? Feel free to email me. Now, I will say this, y'all. If you send me a Facebook link, I'm not on Facebook. I don't have a Facebook account. So that doesn't, and usually when you send me links, I don't click on them. I mean, I might kind of look and see, but I just don't, because there's just things of security things that so you might consider sending something different to me, like the title of the video or something like that, or the channel name. Okay, here is something easy peasy to do. This costs, I think, less than $10. Maybe right, let's say less than $12. You can get you a sign just like this, okay? Warning, guard dog on duty, or any kind of warning sign. All right. This is metal. Okay. You can see the reflection. Oh, there I am. So you can get these on Amazon. This was like 2 for less than $11, or 12. Y'all, it's cheap. I don't even remember how much it was. It doesn't matter if you have a guard dog or not, y'all. It does not matter. Then you're lying. Well, I don't know. You got to square that with God, how you got to square that with God. But what I'm saying is, this is an easy way to, no one wants to get attacked by a dog. I think robbers or people who mean you harm would rather take a bullet than be attacked by a dog. Now, I'm just guessing at that, but that's my thought. So this is an easy way. Now, look, it has little, holes that you can drill in to, well, I don't know what, but your door or whatever. Well, I just got tape. Y'all, I know it looks redneck out of my house, but I don't care. It looks not very welcoming, but I don't care. People who know me know they can come up to my house, and if they don't know me, they can stay away. That's kind of how I feel right now. But yeah, one of the easiest ways for protection on your house. And you need to get you some good locks too. Get you some good locks. Look on Amazon for that. I might show you what I bought, and that might help you. But basically, it's not hard for you to figure it out. Okay, that's one tip. Second thing, our last power outage was probably a month ago, and maybe less. And our power went out in the middle of a sunny day, afternoon. It was in the 80s, so it was not hot. The grid should not have been overtaxed whatsoever. Boom, power went out. We get a text that says, we don't know why the power went. This is from the power company. We don't know why the power went out, and we don't know how it went out, and we don't know when it's going to come back on. It was probably, I think it was around 3:30 or so in the afternoon it went off. Oh, that's weird. All over town. So I went next door to check on my mom and dad to make sure they were okay. And they were, but they were like, we're going to have to, if it's out and it's supper time, what are we going to cook? Well, we can just heat up some soup. I said, what are you going to heat it up on? Well, we'll just fire up the grill. We'll put charcoal on the grill. We'll put some foil, and we'll, put a pan on there. And granted, that's a good idea. And yes, they're capable of doing that. And yes, I had taken a Coleman, one of those green Coleman propane bottles, and then it has a burner that screws onto the top, and a big base that you put the propane bottle on. But my parent, I took that over to my parents several months ago, but they're not comfortable with that. Okay, That there's a learning curve with that. They're not comfortable with it. So as I sat there and talked with them, now this was not a massive nationwide grid down, EMP, or anything like that. It was just like, dang it, we lost our electricity, which happens often now. And as we move into winter, I don't know. I'm just ready for whatever. I don't, there's no explanation. I don't understand why this is happening. So what I did, y'all, I have one of these, and I don't know if I can even, look, y'all, it's one of these. It comes like this. It is a portable dual fuel stove. It will run on propane and butane. All right. The butane looks like a hairspray bottle. All right. Which I kind of like because that makes me, I don't know, it's like comfort food or something. Something for the propane bottle, of course, you know, is that green thing. It's okay. So it can run on either. All right. It comes like this. I got this, I think it was $42. That's with shipping and tax. I don't even know if it was shipping. It could have been tax. I don't know. Whatever. That's about how much it was. Now, remember, Prime Days are coming up. Amazon Prime Days are October 8th and 9th. Because I am who I am, I don't trust that we're going to make it that far without the grid going down again. So, and I always take the motto, 2 is 1, 1 is none. You know, that's our prepper. They're going to put that on my tombstone, y'all. I believe that. Anyway, so I got this for my mom and dad because it is something they can manage. In fact, I'm fixing to take it over there to them here in a little bit. Mike is home. This is Saturday. Mike's is off today, and he wants a seared steak on the stove. So I'm going to make that with some French fries here in a little bit. But so here is what it looks like. Okay, there's a picture of it right there. All right, that's the instructions. Y'all, it's in a plastic bag. Okay, this is not. Okay, so here, y'all, I don't have enough room here. Okay, don't fall off. All right, so it comes like this. You're going to take this off. Okay, this is wrapped in plastic. I don't really want to unwrap it for you. But it comes like this. It's like a gas burner. You're going to take this out, okay? And this is where the flame comes from, all right? Oh, y'all, I can never do demonstration videos. This is the top. This is the little, and it will sit right here to keep your pot. See there? And then it has knobs. There's the knob right there that you can adjust the heat and turn it on with, okay? It's like a little gas burner. It's a hot plate. This is where you open this up right here, and that's where you put your butane bottle, and that's where you connect the adapter to your propane bottle. The flame will come up. You can stink and get your water boiled super fast. That's what I'm thinking. I want my water boiled so I can make some instant coffee, which is kind of cringy in and of itself, but you know, I want that coffee. If it's in the morning, I want that coffee first thing, and this is going to be my best friend. So I have one of these already. I got this for my mom and dad. I'm fixing to take it over to them. All right, so when I store this away, y'all, look what I do. I take this little burner thing. I'm just going to flip it right over like that, and it sits flat. Well, I'm not going to cook it like this. I'm going to turn it back over. Take this whole thing out of this plastic case. Y'all, that's like a no-brainer. And so you can kind of see how, I'm so sorry, but I really don't want to unwrap it for you. And it just fits tight in this. And in theory, you're just going to be able to close this and lock it. Come on, baby. There you go. There you go. Nope, this way. Oh, shoot. Here we go. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Lock and lock. Okay, the locks are a little sketchy, so make sure, and I've noticed that they move without you moving it. So this is something, a portable dual fuel stove, gas, get extra, like the story is on mine, I asked for one of these for my birthday a few years ago. The kids were like, they got together, Dakota and Taylor. Dakota is 19 and he's fixing to be 20. There's 10 years between them. Okay, but this was a few years ago. He was like 18, Taylor was 28. So they got together and they decided, okay. And Taylor said, look, you get mom the burner, you get mom the stove, I'll get the butane, all right? So the butane was like, I don't know, $24, something like that. So it came my birthday, and of course, Taylor, being who she is, which is a type 1, type A personality, she got the butane ahead of time. Dakota, being who he is, which is an 18-year-old boy who is an 18-year-old boy, did not follow through on what he said he would do, and so therefore I got a box of butane for my birthday, and then I told Dakota, "Don't bother. I'll get my own," because I kind of wanted to pick it out myself. But anyway, he got me something else, which was great. But that made Taylor so mad on my birthday. She's like, "I cannot believe you did not come through on this." But that's who she is. So, all right, those are. There's a lot of drama between the two of them, and that is so funny because they're best friends and they each have each other's back all the time. But I mean, Dakota can punch her buttons, and she doesn't. I don't know what it is. I'm like, Taylor, he's just messing with you. And she's like, I know, but I just want to kill him. And I'm like, no, we don't want that. I don't want to worry about that. I got other things to do besides worry about a dead body, right? So anyway, so get you one of those if you get a chance. It's a nice, easy, comfortable way of cooking. Something that we're kind of familiar with. Crack that window when you run it, or get a. I'm looking over here because that's where I keep them. Carbon monoxide or carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide. I always get them mixed up. Alert system. All right. Um, Anytime you do run anything like a propane heater, anything like that, y'all crack those windows. Make sure you're not gonna get poisoned. All right, that's really, really important. All right, here we go. This is what I wrote in my journal this morning, and do with it as you will through the Holy Spirit. I would encourage everyone, if you don't know Jesus, he is the answer to everyone. If you're feeling far away from God right now, we've all been there. All right. Just know you're not alone. We have all walked that path before. And my thinking is he's not as far away as I thought he was. He wasn't as far away as I thought he was. And the moment you just turn and go, Jesus, he's there. He's there. That. So my encouragement to you is just call out to him. Help, Jesus. And he's there. He rescues. I promise. I promise. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to go cook that steak. All right, here we go. September 21st, 2024. My darling one, hear me now. I see your hesitancy to write. Pen stopped in midair above the page. Your mind asks, is this you, Lord? I say to you now, loud and clear, speak my hope loudly and clearly. Now this is the warnings of what will be upon you. As murderer's hands squeeze tighter and tighter the throat of his victim. Let me read that again. As a murderer's hands squeeze tighter and tighter the throat of his victim, so the enemy is now to the hearts and kingdoms. The chokehold bears down, blocking the airway, till the breath of life is gone. This child is what you see now in all kingdoms of the world, gasping for life as death steals their breath away. They know not this. One thought of me, a sliver of belief, would break the death grip, the enemy, letting in the breath of life. For I am the life-giving breath meant to rescue those who believe from the grip of the executioner. Now hear this. It is war. It is war. War will have its way with your nation. Sorrow is already raging in the hearts of man. Sorrow will wash across your land. Cry you must, for you, child, will be so sorrow-filled. You will wonder how you can go on. But I tell you now, you must learn how to live beside your grief once again. You must speak words of hope when inside your tears flow in floods of near despair. Despair will not come upon you, though the enemy will bring it near. No, child, my remnant is at the ready. Remnant, you are meant for this time. You are trained for these battles. Look ever unto me, steadfast and true, for your belief in me saves. And that was it. And that gave you some insight into my heart as well. But y'all, I'm an open book. I got nothing to hide. You can't live in a little town like I live and hide nothing. I'll tell you that. In fact, oh, I've got a little bit of time. I'll tell you this quick story. And this is a funny story. We have a friend, lives down the street from us. She had recently divorced her husband who was cheating on her like crazy. And she knew it. She divorced him. Then he suddenly died because he decided to make that happen. And so his family, who hated her, sent her some of his ashes in a Breyer's ice cream carton. That was what she got part. They sent her that to spite her. But what was even worse, a woman he was cheating on, one of the women he was cheating on with her, she got some of his ashes in a kitty litter box. Okay, so that's what this family did to spite all these women. Maybe I know, y'all, you looking at me and thinking, that woman has some really dark sense of humor. Maybe I do. Y'all, I don't know. There's nothing going on around here except stuff like that. We got to laugh at something. So anyway, yeah, you can't make stuff like that up. She was like smoking, telling Taylor, she works for Taylor, she's telling Taylor, but she said, yeah, they sent me his ashes. And it was in a box of ice cream carton. I can't believe that, but it was better than what his mistress got, which was in the kitty litter box. Oh my gosh, she's stinking hilarious. So, okay, I don't know why I had to tell y'all that story. I just thought it was funny. All right, y'all, do what you need to do today to prepare. I know what I'm doing today to prepare. I'm looking at my water situation. So, get ready however you need to, but mostly turn to Jesus. He will make everything okay. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but it means you'll be at peace. Stay safe, America. This is Gina Lima Charlie. I'm out.